time I have to do this video. I hope it don't cut out on me. I deleted some stuff off my phone, so sorry I'm looking a little rough. It is Saturday. It is my rest day. And I just made me a seafood mukbang. So yeah, I just, y'all, it's been a rough couple of days. On last weekend, today's October 2nd. On last weekend, we found out, well, one of the girls that used to sing in the choir the recording choir that I used to sing with, she sings soprano though, I sang alto. She passed away of COVID. And it just took us by surprise. From what I understand, she had COVID since the first week of August. So, and she actually was on the ventilator and all of that stuff. And I didn't know. I just found out all of this once she passed away. Night always had a beautiful smile. Every time you saw her, she would speak to you, hug you, smile at, she always had a smile. So that kind of took everybody in this area by surprise. She's a well-known person in this area, and that took a lot of us by surprise. And then on a couple of days ago, about two or 3 days ago, we lost another singer in this area, and she sang with a different group, and she grew up in my neighborhood that I grew up in, the housing development that I lived in growing up. Her and her parents and her sister lived in our neighborhood, like down the street from me. And I used to do hair, so I used to do her sister's hair, and her sister's older than her. And I used to do her sister's hair, and she would be a little girl just in the house watching, watching while I would do her sister's hair. And she grew up throughout the years and became her own woman, her own self, like became her own self. And but it's a tragic thing. She passed of COVID as well. I don't know if she had the shot or not. I do know that the first girl didn't have the shot. And that's my thing. If you're out and about, just do what you're supposed to do. Cover up, put on gloves, stop touching everything. You can touch everything and clean your hands, but to me, I still feel like I'm I'm germy because I've touched something with my hands that I didn't have gloves on. And just cover up, use your PPE if you have to go out. Be smart about it, y'all. Be smart about it. This girl that just passed a couple of days ago was only in her late 20s. The one that passed away in a week ago that sang in the choir that I sang with, she was the same age as me. So I just been distraught about this stuff. It's just like every time. This is why I don't like going on Facebook. And this is how I found out that these people passed, was by logging on Facebook. And this is why I hate going up there sometimes, because it's like, and apparently I missed the actual day that the one that lived in my neighborhood a couple of days ago, I missed the actual day that she passed because I didn't go on Facebook. I don't go on Facebook every day. And so I didn't go on that evening or that later that morning to see that she had passed away. I didn't find out till the next day, a day later. And then I had to give my condolences to her sister, because I used to do her sister's hair. Her sister's the oldest, so she's the baby sister. And so I've been I've been in just a sad mode. It's just, this should have cooled off by now. No, it's still hot. I just been in a sad but grateful mode. I'm gonna put it to you like that. Grateful that God has allowed us to still be here. That God, has kept my family here through COVID. The ones that in my family that have had COVID and made it through, they're COVID survivors, and made it through. I thank God for that. It hurts to see these young people go, and it hurts. And then all of a sudden today, when I logged on to Facebook, I realized that my post from last year on October 2nd, when I lost my cousin, and the one that was a singer. Y'all know I took that very hard. We still miss her so much. I took that hard. I took it very hard, and y'all know that I grieved for a long time over my cousin. And I grieve over my grandma that passed in January, and I'm still grieving. Like, it's like, and every time I turn around, it's somebody gone. It's somebody gone. And it hurts. And I know God is in control. God, like I told God yesterday, I said, God, I know you're in control. I know, I told him that the day I found out about the girl that lived in my neighborhood. I said, I know you're in control, God. And I'm not, but it hurts, but that's why he says he'll be with us to comfort us. And I've been praying for their families and praying for her mom and her dad, and of the girl that lived in my neighborhood, just praying for them and her aunt, because they were all close. And my family know them because we used to visit their church once a year. Then they visit my church once a year. And so it's been a lot of history, and I've seen this girl grow up. And she was talking about cutting her locks one time. I think it was earlier this year. And I told her, no, you look beautiful. Don't cut your locks. I messaged her. I was like, don't cut your locks. You look beautiful. Both women were plus size women. Both of them were plus size, and they were beautiful inside and out. Beautiful inside and out. And so it hurts to see them go. I was shook up when I found out about my neighbor, the girl, a couple of days ago. I mean, that thing shook me up. I couldn't get myself together the morning, and I was trying to work. I was trying to get myself together, y'all. I couldn't get myself together. I cried because I literally seen this girl grow up. I cried. So, then I called my brother to try to see if my brother had seen it. He said no, but I had to refresh his memory on the girl. He was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I was like, no. I was like, she's gone. This COVID is really taking a lot of loved ones away from here. And I put a post after that, and I said, y'all out here out and about like COVID is not out. COVID is still out here. But y'all out here around, out and about like it's not. Y'all better be careful. Please. Please. Man, I just went out to pick up my pickup grocery. Walmart was working today, so I was able to do a pickup. Because I did not, I need to get a knife. I did not want to go, I did not want to go into a store, and not saying that that's the way that you can catch it, but I'm trying to be smart about things. Be smart about it, y'all. Be smart about it. you know, wear your gloves. People laugh at me because I have on gloves when I'm out. I don't even care. My mom called me a hermit the other day because her and my family went out to a restaurant over here in my area. So they drove about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to get over here to go to a restaurant where I live. And she called me like, I'm gonna come out. And I said, no. I said, y'all enjoy yourselves and be careful. And that's what I told her. I'm not going nowhere. And she was like, you a hermit in the house. I sure am. I sure am. You can call me a hermit. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm trying to be smart about this thing. I know I have health conditions, and the girls that just passed both had health conditions, and you got to be smart about it. My family have health conditions, and they are out and about just having a ball, but not me. And I know everybody's saying I want to live my life, but I don't want to jeopardize my life by trying to live my life. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to jeopardize my life by trying to live my life. So my mom called me a hermit. I was like, okay, I don't care what y'all call me. But when y'all catch corona, y'all gonna need me to pray for you. And if I catch it, I'm gonna need you to pray for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all my plate in a minute. I got the bigger shrimp this time on my order. So here we go. Oh, I got this so I can get some juice. But before I do that, I want y'all to see my plate. So I got sausage. I got to get a knife so I can cut my sausage. String beans. It's my greens. I got me some salmon. I got me some steamed shrimp. I got the bigger ones this time. And then I got 2 small red potatoes. Red potatoes are not good for my diet, but since my glucose is so low and I barely eat carbs, I should be fine eating these. I have a video that should be either posted before you see this, or posted later about my glucose, my diabetes, and what I eat, and how I've gotten my diabetes under control. So I definitely have that video that we'll be posting. So yeah, get some of this butter out of the bottom of this thing to pour on my stuff here. My allergies are acting up a little bit because I had ran out of my prescription for my allergies, and the one night that I did not take it is the one day that my allergies started acting up. So yeah. And so now I'm trying to get it back together. Oops. This is beef. Oh, why am I cutting with 2 knives? What in the world am I doing? This is beef sausage, Hillshire beef sausage. Because y'all know I don't eat pork. So yeah, y'all. So my heart has been heavy. It has been vexed. My heart has been heavy, but it got vexed because when I looked on Facebook a day ago, I think it was yesterday maybe, or a day ago, I see people, other singers from choirs arguing what choir the second girl sang, and we knew what choir the first girl that passed away a week ago, if she sung with such and such. No, all I know is she sung it. And I'm sitting here like, none of that matters right now. All that matters is praying and hoping that she made it, that she's going to make it to heaven, that she made it to the kingdom of God. That's what matters. See, people have their priorities and their things in the wrong places. And it just vexes my spirit because God is trying to get our attention and we are not paying attention to him trying to get our attention. And I'm just like, are you kidding me that y'all going to sit here and go back and forth about who choir this girl sang in? Who cares? None of that matters right now. God is trying to get our attention any way that he can, and y'all sitting here acting crazy talking about what choir she's singing, yada yada yada. Come on, people. It just did something to me when I saw that. I just, at that point, I just logged off. I logged off of Facebook because I was just like, I can't. People in this area do stupid stuff like that. I just can't. I just can't. Because to me, none of that matters. This girl's family is grieving. Her kids are grieving because their mom is gone. Her siblings are grieving. Her mom, her dad, her family are grieving. And y'all sitting here going back and forth about what choir she's singing. Who cares? Yeah, I was a little heated after that. I ain't even. They just God trying to get the attention of the people around here, and nobody's paying attention. Everybody's still in their own world in my area. Everybody doing what they want to do. Everybody going where they want to go. Today in this area, one of the colleges is having some big game, and they showed the picture on the video on the thing today on internet. Y'all, it is so packed with people out there. I said, oh, that's going to be a whole bunch of numbers going up in this area. It's going to be a whole bunch of corona. When I tell you how jam and packed that stadium was, y'all, it was jam-packed. Some people had masks on and some people didn't. And I'm sitting like, y'all better heed. Heed to God. Heed to the warnings. I hate when I have to go out. Call me a hermit. I don't care. I hate when I have to go out. Today when I had to go out to do this grocery run, didn't go inside because everybody and their mama touches the carts and everybody know. No, ma'am. I did my pickup. All of that. Still got to be spray your stuff down when you get your pickup. You got to, it's just so much. It's just so much. So it's been kind of rough in this area. The past week and a half. And every time, a lot of people have passed, a lot of moms have passed. I see friends that their moms, I'm like, Lord, be with them. Be with your people, God. People are heavy in their spirits. People are grieving. The girl that her sister passed, I she put a post today saying that she keeps saying, sister, asking, why did you leave me? Because her sister were close. Even though their ages were far apart, they were close. And she pretty much, was like, she put a message and she said, stop telling me that I'm strong. Stop telling me that my sister actually was the strong one, not me. I told her, I said, she was like, if you really praying, pray for my family. We need it. And I told her, I said, ever since I found out, I've been praying for y'all. And I said, look, don't allow people to rush your grieving. Take your time to grieve. God will heal you in time. And that's an honest, after all the grieving I've done within the last year, was still grieving over my grandfather from 4 years ago. And then the other person close to my family passed, my cousin, and then my grandma passed. Y'all, it's been a grieving process for me the last couple of years. And so I told her, I said, don't let nobody rush you. Take the time to grieve. It's okay to cry. It's okay not to be okay. You don't have to be strong. I'm the strong one in my family, but I took the time to take the time to grieve, and I grieve hard because I love hard. So I just want to, you know, it's just people need prayer right now. Families need prayer, y'all. Call me a hermit, call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm trying to stay safe. I'm constantly fussing at my son about spraying himself down, and he gets in the shower when he get home from work and put clothes up and stuff that he wore, so that it isn't, away and all that. He does, because I don't want him bringing it home to me. We already had that situation, but he didn't bring it home to me in that situation. That situation is we were in my hometown when he had caught it. And caught it from my hometown. So, and I told y'all my hometown acting like everything everybody good. It ain't nothing out. I said, y'all go ahead. Last weekend, my old church had a gathering. I was like, nope, not going. No, ma'am. So, with all of that said, y'all, let me go off this video. I just wanted to just come on and talk to y'all, let y'all know what's going on with me. It's rough right now. Today make a year my cousin's gone. Now it's rough. It's rough right now. Really rough for families in this area. So pray for these families all over the world. Pray for these families that have lost people due to COVID or have lost people due to non-COVID, because my grandma didn't pass of COVID, but pray for the people that didn't have COVID that's gone as well. And just prayer that God be a counselor and that God comfort these families, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. We all need comforting. All these families need comforting. So it's going to have to take the prayers of the saints, prayers of the believers to help us all get through this. So my heart is hurting and I'm sad, but I'm yet grateful and I'm yet happy and I'm yet trusting in God for all things. So don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And y'all be the best you that you can be. I'll talk to you later. Bye.